One45 Analytics is a turnkey data warehouse and dashboarding system designed for medical education. Today we will be looking at how you can segment population groups to understand gateway performance. In our previous video, using segment filters, you can review how you can use segment filters and which data sources are available for you to filter and segment student populations. Segment reports are also available in both the I Work in Student Academic Affairs and I Work in the Office of Medical Education area of analytics. Locate the report on a segment of students and click Create Segment. For my scenario today, I want to identify any students who came into our organization with a low MCAT score to understand how these students ultimately ended up performing on their gateway exams. I can click on the individual MCAT scores, or we can also click on the magnifying glass to select a group of students. In this case, I want to know any students who came into the organization with an MCAT score of less than 505 and how they ended up doing on the gateway exams. Click on View Gateway Data, and here you will be brought to the preclinical and clinical gateway KPIs, or key performance indicators. Double-click on one of the KPIs to understand the performance outcomes for these learners. Here we can see that for learners who came into the organization with an MCAT of less than 505, that their average Step 1 score is a 230. We have 412 tests, the number of failures, and their Step 1 pass rates. We can look at the frequency distribution of the USMLE scores for these learners as well. Identify their Step 1 score summary, Step 1 scores by test date, see if any learners have not taken the exams, etc. When looking at the Step 1 score summary, we can also see how many times an individual ended up taking the exam. So when we look at Rudolph, we can see that he ended up failing the exam twice and ultimately ended up passing the exam on his third attempt. If you need to add additional layers into your segment report, you can go back to the Choose a New Task option, click Create Segment again, and add in additional filters for your visualizations. Once you've selected those filters, you can jump back into the gateway exams and further complete your analysis.